Hi Ashka, this is Nehal here from AdGilly.
Hi Nehal, so nice to connect with you.
Same here. So Ashika, I remember you as a TV serial actress, a phenomenal one. How did you change your stream from there to a business tycoon? How did you make this Rene Cosmetic happen?
Nehal, I think it's about time when, people started to look at actors as just actors. Actors coming with a remarkable sense of intelligence and timing. And that is why they can perform and entertain everybody. So I don't think we are living in a time when actors are only restricted to one profession. Everybody is exploring and doing wonderful things. When it comes to me, I think I always wanted to be an entrepreneur. Yeah, always wanted to do something of my own. And to, again, a lot of people, Rene might be my first business, but it is not so. I have failed in my previous four businesses to be able to be successful in my fifth one. And yeah, so the transition has been great. And I expect many other colleagues from my industry to, do something that they're very passionate about.
Rene Cosmetics recently launched a digital campaign with Ileana D'Cruz. How do you think Ileana connects with your TG?
To give you a broader perspective, Rene has been one of the brands in the cosmetic category that really communicates very strongly with their consumers, be it through social media influencing or be it through celebrities. We have probably onboarded countless faces, because we believe that not one face, but many face today represents a different set of audience. Now people have social media, and on social media they have their own set of audiences. These set of audiences come from different kinds of belts. Some people are very popular in South, some people are very popular in North, some people are national crushes. So really it has been an honor for Rene to be able to associate with so many faces and set a whole new narrative for the beauty industry.
Are there any other such celebrities who you wish to get on board?
Everybody should talk about it.
Anyone in particular that you have?
Huh?
Anyone in particular that you have?
Like I said, everybody, because if I take a name, the one name that I don't take will be offended. So I don't want that. So I want everybody.
Okay. What are your marketing plans for Rene Cosmetics for this year, 2022?
We have numerous plans. Leading on to your last question, we again have signed up a few more faces that you will see in the coming times. We're also launching our face category, which is one of the biggest categories that we have not touched before as Rene. So face category is coming, and the communication for the entire face category is something that is going to be very different that we'll do.
All right. How do you think that the role and scope of women leaders has widened in the post-pandemic world?
Post-pandemic, no, I think I think this is about this whole generation we're talking about, that women are now getting to do what they didn't get to do before, whether it is in terms of leadership, whether it is in terms of being independent, being financially free, or any aspect of life. I think women are now out there. So it isn't just post-pandemic. I would rather say that pandemic was handled totally different by women leaders, but that doesn't shorten the horizon for women having to perform miraculously, amazingly, even before COVID.
Well, the rapid transition to digital and uncertain economic landscape, charting unknown waters, working from home, how have you been navigating during the COVID-19 times, and how are you maintaining the work-life balance in the new normal?
Nehal, if I tell you like a long list of plans, it really look like a lie. We're living in very, very uncertain phase of least our generation and the Gen Z who are halfway through. This is really time where we take each day as it comes. There's only a tad bit of planning that you can do where you know that the scope of failure is a little bit lesser than the scope of succeeding. And even if you fail, there is no problem, because again, who knows what's coming in tomorrow? There are different mutations happening for COVID, and you really never know. So working from home, as long as employees have committed to their time, to finishing their work, making sure that the company's growth matters to them no matter where they work from, whether they're home desk or office desk. Everything is digital now, like we all know. So communicating with consumer becomes a little bit of an ease because you're not really dependent on prints alone or a particular platform to communicate your product or your business. Each day as it comes, really.
Okay. Multiple studies have shown that women leaders perform better during the COVID-19 crisis. According to you, what makes women best in crisis management?
I think that line in itself is not a question mark, it's a full stop. Women are better in crisis management, period. That's how it is. There's no question mark to it.
Okay. What are the five most effective lessons that you have learned as a woman leader?
Must listen if you have to lead. Make your opinion come about the last so you know what your team thinks. Giving freedom to people you work with, because ideas come about best. And I really don't like to talk about a male leader, a female leader. Leader doesn't have to be gender oriented, or it doesn't have to derive out of sexuality. It really is equality that gives remarkable stories, brands, results. So I think let's get the narrative of women leaders. Leaders also happens to be a woman.
Indeed. Gender sensitive and inclusion in the new normal. How can organizations effectively encourage and groom women leaders in this challenging time?
I'm sorry, Neha, missed the first part of your question. What is it?
Gender sensitivity and inclusion in the new normal. How can organizations effectively encourage and groom women leaders in the challenging time?
Like, again, what we just spoke about, the point previously, is I don't think we must get into this whole gender conversation anymore and make it about, oh, how is it for women now? Or how was it back then? We all know that women are now being more enterprising. They have better opportunities. They have equal opportunities. I hope they do. Because I have two male partners, really. And we are quite a team. And this whole idea about who's a guy and who's a girl and who's a leader and who shouldn't be, this is not a question about gender. And yes, there is a big narrative about gender sensitivity, but how sensitive do you want to become? Are you willing to continue to see yourself with what you're doing and what you're good at, basis on the gender that you are? That, okay, you know, Nehal, you did XYZ so well, and I did XYZ so well. Hey, you did it so well because you're a gal. No. I don't think cerebral equality has anything to do with your gender.
Yes, that was all with my questions. And I end this conversation by saying you were an amazing person to have this conversation with. Thank you so much, Ashka.
Thank you, Nehal. You had a very nice set of questions. Enjoyed this interview. Thank you.